And this is Dana. And Dana, what are we going to do today?
We are going to be riding Tiana's Bayou adventure. Wow.
Cast member previews.
Gotta love the perks, right?
We're going to try some foods. We're going to ride the ride. We're going to talk about wheelchair accessibility, and we're going to see how it goes.
We're going to have a good day.
Very good day. Okay, Kendall editing here. We realized afterwards that when we were sitting in Pecosville, it was far too loud for you to actually hear what we're saying, so I'm just gonna give a little recap. We ordered the hot honey chicken with sweet potato fries. Dana really enjoyed this. I did not, but I am a far pickier eater than Dana. They are chicken nuggets that were coated in like a hot honey sauce, which I thought was pretty good. That was the fine part. And then they had an New Orleans olive relish that I did not like. I'm a huge olive fan, but it was just weird. It was not my thing. The sweet potato fries were really good though. We also got Tiana's famous beignets. I liked them. Dana is more familiar with the ones at the Port Orleans. He likes those and goes all the time to get them. I've only had them once. I am not a beignet expert. I cannot tell you if these are authentic or not, but I did enjoy them. They were fluffy, and honestly, I'm a sucker for anything with powdered sugar and honey on it. I would order the beignets again. I would not order that hot honey chicken again. It just wasn't my thing. I am back home in much drier clothes. We got absolutely soaked on that ride. I swear it was significantly more wet than Splash Mountain is. Peanut's joining us. I'm an ambulatory wheelchair user, so I use it part-time, so I am able to transfer, I'm able to walk, but you're gonna get into like the normal line with your wheelchair, and you'll go inside the first area, and then it takes you back outside again. And then where it's a split right before the stairs, there's a cast member supposed to be posted there. It's a little banner that says, wait here for mobility assistance or whatever. They'll let you into the next area, in which there'll be another flag for wheelchairs that you'll wait for. It takes you right up to the exit of the ride. You do miss part of the queue, but what's new with either using the Disney DAS Pass or the wheelchair accessible entrances, you're gonna miss part of the queue. At the second little area, they took you right up to the exit, and then you're going to load and unload into the vehicle in the same spot. So you can take your wheelchair up to the ride. They asked me if I wanted to leave it kind of towards the exit or if I wanted to bring it up to the actual ride vehicle. I wanted it as close as I can just because I never know if I'm going to be standing for long periods of time, because that's what triggers me passing out. So I like to keep it as long as I possibly can all the way up to the front. I was able to park it right against like this little wall. I was able to leave my backpack, and the cast members do not move it at all. It stays right there from where you enter and exit, since you do enter and exit right in the same area. I don't know if this was a normal thing or if it's just because of cast previews, but we were asked what row we wanted, which was kind of a nice little added bonus. Again, I'm able to transfer into the vehicles. It is a step down into it, but there are railings right on the side. And again, you can take your wheelchair all the way right up to the vehicle if you need to. Overall, I thought the ride was a lot of fun. I was a huge Splash Mountain fan, not necessarily because of the IP, but as much as it's a long ride. I like water rides, and I like that there was a lot of stuff to look at. I wish with this there was more animatronics, or just more. It feels like they use screens a lot, and there was like a lot of dead space, which I thought was kind of weird. I still really enjoyed it. Is it as good as Splash Mountain to me? Probably not, but I can also acknowledge that I have a lot of nostalgia for Splash Mountain, and it needed to change, and that's okay. I'm fine with it changing. Probably also different if you have an emotional connection to Princess and the Frog. I personally don't. I was talking with Dana about like the movies that came out kind of like right before and right after, right around that time period, and I definitely liked those movies a lot more. Princess and Frog just wasn't my jam. It's still neat, like, seeing all the animatronics for it, and I thought the animatronics looked really, really good. Like I said, I didn't love the use of screens. If there were quite a bit, I'm personally not a fan of screens when I know they can do an animatronic there because there used to be an animatronic there. But will I be riding it again? Absolutely. I love riding it. I loved riding Splash Mountain like right at the end of the night, like right before you go home. So if you're wet, it doesn't matter. And there wasn't like a long line like towards the end of the night. And it's just, I have a lot of nostalgia. It was so much fun. I'm looking forward to continuing that with Tiana's Bayou adventure. Thank you so much for joining me and Dana today as we did cast member previews for Tiana's Bayou adventure. This is my first like personal vlog. I've done plenty of videos for my business, but this was kind of fun because it was just more creative, more freeing, more just me and my Disney parks talking about accessibility, which is just something I love. Dana and I have a lot more videos planned, not just this summer, but just upcoming. I love making videos. I love going to the parks. We go about once or twice a week, which is just so much fun. If you have any questions about the accessibility, you can comment down below. Again, I am an ambulatory wheelchair user, but it is my own personal wheelchair. I didn't use the temporary ones or like the ones you can rent in the parks. It's my own. And again, you could bring it up right to the ride vehicle, which is really nice. Previously, when it was Splash Mountain, I used the Disney DAS Pass for it, which is a Disability Access Service Pass. In that one, obviously you wait virtually, so we would wait somewhere else, and then we would just go down the lightning lane. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. Both the standby queue and the lightning lane does have stairs, so even if you use a Disability Access Pass, you will still need to go around that area. If you're in a wheelchair or any sort of mobility device, or if you just can't do stairs. Anywho, I have some more videos planned, and thank you so much for joining me, especially for this very first video. I hope to get a little better at vlogging. I'm excited to start documenting all of my crazy adventures this summer. I just moved to Orlando this summer, so like 2 weeks ago, so it's just been crazy, and I'm excited to see what this summer holds. So thank you so much. My name is Kendall, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.